Simon, yo, since this keeps being brought up, and people that I walked away, squeaky chair, squeaky chair, squeaky chair, squeaky chair. Anyway, the people that I walked away from in 2001 keep getting brought into this, so But anyway, let me get out of this chair before I do it. Hold on. People want the full death row story. All right. So I was at Pasadena High School. This ain't gonna be no 3-minute video, so just deal with it. But when I was at Pasadena High School, I gained a lot of popularity with a group I was with, Mob Life. I was producing for all types of people. I was battling DJs. I was performing at venues. I was performing at a talent show. Where did I perform at? The Warehouse in Old Town Pasadena. I performed at World Records in a battle. Would battle DJs at their houses. Met people who were connected in the industry. One dude who I knew named Marco was friends or was trained by DJ Rectangle. That's who taught me the technique that you roll a tennis ball between both your hands, and that's how you transform scratch better. That's why I had all those DJ Rectangle records before my dad's house got burned down. I don't know where they are now. This was just from 99 to now, I was just hitting it hard doing music. When the dude approached me on my campus, he says, "Man, you should go to Death Row." And I was like, all right. And, but I didn't really, I was just down with my crew, and it was just like something that I thought of. And sure enough, I think right around after that was when Suge got locked, or some more tragic ass shit that happened, It was bad enough that Pac got hit and everything else for the second time. But it was all this other shit. So I was like, I do my own thing, but, I'll call it whatever. What happens then? Then I get incarcerated again for the last time. And I meet people all through the prison system that's part of Death Row telling me the truth, Motherfuckers talking about how Jimmy Iovine was the one that put up the money for it to be built. And what they was telling me was like, nah, Harry O was the one who put up the money. You look online, it says something different. Much like shit that is said about SYMYN. Later on, after I get out, I'm in Gardena, working. Every now and then I visit Compton and shoot back to Gardena, like either before work or after work. I usually go to TGI Fridays, which is now shut down. And I, go there, have a drink or whatever, kick it with people. And one time on the way there, a dude from Death Row comes and talks to me. I forgot his name. I don't even know if I got his name. I can't remember it. And he was just telling me about like all the drama and shit like that. Then 2025, I was in Ontario. And that was when I ran into D Spade. Me and him hit it off. We recorded some songs. Where was it? At the Studio 6 in Ontario. Yeah, by the airport. That got raided by police. I think multiple times. That was where Spade was coughing up blood. So I recorded the songs with Spade. Made the song West West Boogie, or made the beat at his request. He wanted something that sounded like G'd Up. I kind of listened to that, but then I listened to what his interests were. He liked the movie Shadas. He, whatever, And he was just coughing up blood, kept me, and I was like, fuck. So kicked him out, gave him, some cash to wherever, get to his next spot, because he was supposed to just roll with me. And I recorded the song Gang Signs. And I say that in the beginning. I used to sit in lives with Battle Cat all the time, and he would teach me like how he did shit. Everybody could go to the live. It was on Instagram. I used to do that. Celled up with a dude in prison who knew Battle Cat and people from Death Row personally, and he taught me. And we were incarcerated together. He was my cellmate for a long time, and that was ended because the prison staff made us separate. We couldn't be celled up together anymore. He was a Jamaican dude, I think he was. I could go on and on about all the people from Death Row that I've known are since 2000, I'm guessing 2001. It would have been 2000 or 2001. Yeah, still the present day. It wasn't something that I approached because I just know how the industry is. But I always try to rep people that's been down with me, that taught me, that supported me, like Wu, who I also live with on the outside, not in prison. Because I understand the duty of real hip hop to be pushed forward. Names that were credible in the industry that really made a change that the industry is always trying to destroy or cause beef with, or honestly just murder. Rest in peace ODP, rest in peace Tupac, rest in peace Badass. Badass, who also died during the same time while I was doing a bid. Badass, who recorded at a recording studio where I got my first internship, where I have the pictures of Studio in Merlot on a 37 Arroyo Parkway. I was an intern there. Badass recorded there. Dude later who was signed to Black Wall Street recorded there. Scipio, now known as XO. I met Scipio personally before he was signed to Black Wall Street, before he was called XO. I go on and on. It was, so, motherfuckers trying to, hate on Death Row or hate on whatever. Like, I'm at where I'm at because it's what I decide. I see motherfuckers trying to sabotage some shit. So since you want to, motherfuckers want to be like fucked up, I'm going to just play the back burner. And when I catch motherfucker, it's the rope-a-dope. I'm just gonna let you devils know my strategy. It's the rope-a-dope. And I'm just sitting here, and okay, now I'm gonna collect all this bullshit. SYMYN can't dance, all right? He was never signed, okay? I can't rap, or whatever the new bullshit is. And then I'll probably find some vintage-ass video, or like that picture from '07 of me with the studio then. SYMYN ain't got no money. Oh, it's the '05 Amex, fuck! And so I'm just going to sit back and play rope-a-dope, because I'm the white boy. That's why I know Muhammad Ali fight techniques. I run up on Asians to kill them. That's why I study all of Bruce Lee and can do a 2-finger push-up. There might be 2 people in the world that can fucking do that, including the deceased Bruce Lee and myself. And you devils are a bunch of racist liars, and I'm really glad to just get rid of you off of this fucking earth for all the horrible things you've done to people of color. I mean, I'm not coming after you because I'm being fucked up. I'm coming after you because even if a nigga appreciated it because he was really rich and didn't want to tell nobody, you would lock him up even if he had your back. No, I didn't even run with white people while I was incarcerated, and that ain't fucking good enough. Fuck you, Die Slow, for shitting on Snoop, for what you did to Suge, for what you did to Pac, for what you did to Tookie. I got so much dirt on you devils that I'm going to release to your children, who you now also hurt and won't let graduate from school just because they get on social media. Not to mention all the unnecessary amputations and other shit that you do to people. And when they go to the hospital, well, fuck, who's that? I must be in the hospital. No, you know what? If I could have fucking graduated from college, God forbid high school, on that eighth high school, then, maybe I would have been in a doctor's office or an emergency room. I could have saved someone's life, unlike you guys who kill people with medication. Does that sound familiar? Me, psycho fuck, right? I need to be on psych meds from 16 to now. So anyway, I'm not bitter. I'm just going to kill all of you, and I'm justified. SYMYN, repping the truth about what white people do to themselves and everybody, and now this country dethroning their own democracy. No, you don't need to die. It should have just happened a long fucking time ago.